Welcome to our class. In previous chapter number 14, we have done some formulas and formatting features in MS Excel. Now in chapter number 15, we are going to work with MS Excel chart. This is the file that we have been working. I'm going to open this file. Here we are going to insert charts about our data. This is the file that we have been working. So to insert chart, before inserting chart, uh, click on this insert tab and chart group. There are different type of charts. Basic chart, let me select one basic chart. Or we don't need this total. Which one will be more appropriate to display? So these are the charts. We are going to learn about this chart in this chapter, basic part of the chart. So here in this MS Excel, we can create two type of chart, that is embedded one and chart sheet. So let me explain what is embedded chart and chart sheet. Embedded chart is the one we have added in the same sheet. Means let's take one chart. Here select the data which you want to add chart, insert, and let's add any other chart. So this is embedded one. Why is it called embedded one? Because the chart is placed at the same sheet of the data source. The chart which is placed along with the same worksheet as the data source is called embedded chart. This is already included in your or mentioned in your textbook. So let me explain again. Where my data is there, this uh, sheet, that is table sheet, and my chart is also here in this table sheet. So this is called embedded chart. And if my chart is into another sheet like this, chart one, and this is called chart sheet. This is called chart sheet. So how to you have already know that how to insert this embedded chart, and I'm going to tell you again how to make that chart sheet. Let me delete this one. So select your data first. We will select our data. First, by default in Excel, our charts will be included in embedded chart, inserted in embedded chart. After that, right click and move chart into new sheet called chart 2. Chart 1 is already there, so it's deleted, and by default it comes at chart 2. So I'll change that one into chart new. So this is our chart. Can make this little bigger so that we can see properly. Each one of these has a name, so we'll do that one. Now this is called chart sheet, and the one which we have done earlier is called embedded chart. So in basic parts of chart we are going to learn value axis. It has y-axis and x-axis. Vertical one is called y-axis and horizontal one is called x-axis. In these two axes, The value which is there in the y-axis is called value axis. This is called value axis, and edge of the chart. This is called edge of the chart. The line which you can see here is called edge of the chart, and this is chart legend. When you hover your mouse also, you can see the name chart legend, and you can expand chart or move chart like this. This is chart title. They are value axis, edge of the chart, and the vertical axis chart, and the x-axis is horizontal axis chart, horizontal title. These are called horizontal title, horizontal axis title, and this area is called grid line. You can see we can add grids over here, so this is called grid line, and the portion where my graphical representation is there is called plot area, and this is data series, and you can add label here. Select chart and go to design, and after that you'll add later on. After that, this one is different with the embedded one. Let me add an embedded chart over here. Insert and simple chart. So this legend x-axis, y-axis, vertical axis title, and horizontal axis title, chart title. You can name it here. Edit this one. Look here. This is the embedded chart, the one which I have added here, where the chart is included in the same sheet that present for the chart. The data for the chart and the chart is in the same sheet, that is table 2. And for the next one, this is chart, and this is the data where we have taken chart from here. So it's in another sheet, that's why it's called chart sheet. And look here, if you want to change any element, if you want this you want to add data series, data label and all, here I don't have any data label, so I can label it. Select the chart. After that, go to design and add chart element. You can add it from here. Chart title, you can add it from here and remove from this one. And data level none, center, inside base, call out. Call out feature you have already learned in Paint. We have an call out box, so that if that drawing want to speak, you can use this call out symbol, call out object, and you can write it inside that call out, something like that similar. We can use it here in Excel also. This data call out means that the particular data or the label you can make it inside a call out shape like this. After selecting it, it will appear in your chart. This is called data level. Now, how to manipulate data right now? Manipulating data means creating a chart, and we can edit the chart also. Edit the data. Look here. Let's say Tomba. Here, let's name Tom. Look here. When I when I add Tom, simultaneously the name inside this chart is also changed. So here Tom Maths, he got 5. Look, like this we can manipulate the data of a chart. When you change the data here in table, then it will change in your chart also. Like this we can edit the chart and the chart tool. Chart tool, similarly you have to select the chart. If you want to change the chart tool, you have to select the chart. After that you have to go to design and you can change the various color available over here. Look like this. The one I have done it, this is monochromic, same color, and this is different one, colorful one, and this is monochrome. Monochrome means in single color it will highlight in different shades, so that is called monochrome. Here you can change the color of the chart and you can change the grid also, charts layout also. Here like we have uh, learned in PowerPoint layouts, like that here in Excel chart you can change the layout. So which layout did you want? So with your choice you can select any layout. For me, let's keep our default one. Let's skip this one. And if you want to change the element and everything, you can change it from here. You can change the Excel primary horizontal, you can remove from here. If it is selected, then it's appear in green. Axis title, axis title is not mentioned. You can name it here, axis title as student name, student's name. Like this you can add the elements, axis title and everything, but first you have to select the chart. If you select the chart, you can highlight the data over here, and it's highlighted data over here, and this chart tool, that is design and format, also appear in our menu bar. After that we can select from design and we can change the element which is not there. You can edit again and you can change the layout, you can change the color for your chart, and you can switch column and row and change the chart also, chart type. When you click on this change chart type, it appear many charts. It may be line chart, pie chart, bar chart, area chart. Look here, there are different charts. The one which we took is common, that is column chart, line chart. This one usually used in stock and all, x y axis chart, stock chart, high low. Okay, let's select and see this one. Okay, okay, look here. Okay, it's changed. So like this you can edit the chart and chart tool. Next one is uh, we have already done and show you also when you change in the data, that is data source of a chart, and it will simultaneously change into the chart. Let's show in this one. Tom got 2 here in maths. Tom got 2. So here Tom got 2 in maths. The blue color is maths. You cannot see, it's very small. 2 Tom 2. Here you can see in data leveling. Like that we can change it. If we already select or inserted the chart also, we can change the type of the chart. Like before, go to this design and you can change any design from here. Select chart and there are different type of design also here. And you can change the element, you can add and remove element from here. If it is already added, then you can see the highlighted one here. So this is the highlighted one. You can put the lesion to left side, this is on the top, this is right side, none, If you want to put right side, you can select this one. But let's see, listen, and right side is highlighted like this. When the element is there in your chart, then it will be highlighted here in the add chart element. That is in, you have to go in design tab, and after that charts layout group, and into that add chart element. So to change into another one, this the one which we are using is column chart, and the first one if you want to change is, and in column chart also there are different type. Let's select a column chart. This is not column chart. Let's select this here. Here 3D clustered column also. This is clustered column. So this is clustered column. Let's take this one. This is clustered column, and you can change this. This is clustered column, and another one we have in 3D also. These are 3D. You can check it out. Okay, these are in 3D. This is maths, English, Manipuri computer, Tomba, Sonics in maths. Who got highest? Sonics got highest. And in English, who got highest? Charles got highest. Like that, you can see from here, it's very confusing out here. So like that, with your choice, you can select these are charts, and the next one is line chart. If you want to change, you will not change your data, but if you want to change the chart, you can select the line chart here. What does this line chart will do? Line chart shows training data at equal interval. It will show the data in equal interval. So line chart is very useful to show like change over time. If there is a change over time, then it's very useful to show in line chart. So line chart, let's say line chart. Let me select line chart. So when I select this line chart, okay, when I select this line chart, so it is very useful when we want to compare a two student. So if I want to exclude all the student, only I want to compare this Tomba and Tom. Here in chart also it's differ. Look here, the chart is showing only for Tomba and Tom. Tom is here and Tomba here is this is the data it's showing in our chart. So chart title already there, chart label is there, table is there, grid line is there, legend top is top there, drop line. Okay, now you can add and remove the element from here. Up down bar you can remove or add from here. If you want to add it, you can add also, but for explaining now I'll remove that one. Here look at here, we are going to compare this Tom and Tomba. Here in maths he got 48 and he's got this 59. So like that, we can compare this to these two. You can see the difference between the marks who got highest and lowest. Next one is pie chart. Let me select into pie chart. Pie chart. In pie chart, it is going to be very useful when there is a one element and it's been subdivided into subcategory, and into that subcategory, let's give an example like in a full class of 40, uh, 30 students took Hindi and remaining took Manipuri. Like that, if you want to represent this one in uh, pie chart, you can select this pie chart and you can highlight the student who took Manipuri and student who took Hindi, and you can see very easily that who took the, by looking at the graphical representation, you can easily say that uh, which has more number or something like that, the comparison between the subcategory. So in bar chart is very much similar to that of column chart. In bar chart, you will take chart or you'll horizontally it will represent. So this is bar chart. In student name, it's different. So this is student name and this is subject. So here Tomba computer got the highest, and I think Tomba got every subject highest than the Tom. Only in Manipuri Tom got highest. Like, so this graphical representation only we can easily say that the marks who got highest and what is the difference between them, what are the difference, major difference between the data. And next one is area chart. Okay, let me select the chart. Okay, this is area chart, and let me select the highlighted one. Okay, look, according to your data it will represent the chart, but how is it more useful to us, and how far is it more representable to our data? Look, an area chart, it will more from, if you want to compare a seasonal flu like this the one which pandemic and all, we can use this area chart according to the this one, according to the time travel and the cases, that is positive cases, according to time we can compare by using this really more useful to, we can represent by using this area chart according to time, how does it went from time to time, what is the difference, which one is the highest peak. By looking at this area chart you can tell the data. So when you come here for practical, you can see that one, make a data for just random, by random number you can name the months in 2001 until now 2002, and you can write randomly the COVID positive rate, and you can represent by using this area chart, and you can see which one or which month got the highest peak COVID-19 cases. Next one is XY scatter chart. So in this chart, all the, so there are different type of XY chart also here. Look here, this XY scatter chart. You have already know that the horizontal one is called X and the vertical one is called Y. Here all our data will be scattered into the plot area. Okay, in this XY scattered chart where this X axis and this is Y axis, so it will scatter among between the plot area, it will scatter between this plot area. So let me change this one first into point. So this is all scattered between this plot area. So first one Tom got 2 mark in maths and this one in 23. So like that, subject, this should be subject. So it will scatter like this. So this is called XY scatter chart. Next one is how to print or embedded chart or printing a chart and views about chart. View, you can change the view of Excel. Here this is normal view and page layout view. This is page layout view, the one which we see here in our working sheet. By page setup, when you set up as A4 size paper, it was in a letter, then let me set up in A4 size paper. Margin, you can change it from here, narrow margin, and after that landscape or portrait mode, and it will appear as a paper by paper wise here. This type of view is called page layout view, and another one is page page break view. This is page break view. This is page break view. Like this, there are 3 type of view. And normal view is the default view in Excel that we usually see when we open a Excel. It shows all the Excel spreadsheet which are available in my sheet. So what is the benefit of this views? Normal view, usually we can work like this. It's your choice that if you want to work like this, and if you say like page layout view, it's ready made to just like it's ready to print. So in this page layout view, the header and footer area will also included. It will show in this page layout. But in normal mode, normal view, the header and footer area will not show, only the printable area will show out here. So it's your choice that whether you want to work in a page layout mode or whether while before the printing, you can check it out by here going at page layout view, and it will appear just as a print preview style. So let's check in print preview style also. You can check it out over here. Next one is what's the benefit of this page back break preview. In this page break preview, it will show all the Excel sheet which you are working, and it'll break the area where it has to print. So I didn't do any page setup. Let's see. A4 size paper. I think this one is in landscape mode. That's why it's in landscape. It cuts. This is page number 1, page number 2, 3, and 4. This one will print in page number 1 A4 sheet paper. This is page number 2 A4 sheet paper. This is 3. It will print only this much, and 4. It will print only this much. Like this, you can see the whole area in layout. This So in this page layout also, you can see the printable form. So it's your choice whether you want to work in normal mode, and while before the printing, you can change it into page break preview, or page layout preview. Next one is printing chart. Printing chart is much similar to that of the one which we are printing. So this is normal mode. We can see in normal mode also you can see the highlighted dotted line over here. This is one page and here one page. So this is the, and you can set a printable area also like this. You can set a printable area like this also. So this is page number one. So this chart you can drag over here in this page, second page or page number one here. So if I keep like that, I have already set the printable area, but it is not included in that printable area. That's why it won't come. I have selected the chart. That's why the chart is came over here before printing. Look here, I have selected the chart here. That's why when I go to print, my chart is going to print only, not the data, the one which you are entering here. So if we select this data area, then when we go to print, it won't be affected, or it will, the chart will not included in our page print area. So like that, if you want to include this embedded chart here in our, then you can drag it over like this. Like this, when you prepare a chart sheet also, you can directly print like this. It will come in a full size paper of your A4. If you set it up in a A4 sheet paper, then it will come like this in a A4 sheet paper. And you can change the paper setting here by going at the paper size setting here. Look here, if you want to print in a A4 paper or any other paper size, and you can print the chart. And how many papers did you want to print, also you can, number of copies you can change it here. And printer, the one which you are connected into your PC, you can set it up from here. And if you want to add printer also, you can do it here, and just click on this print, and it will print in our paper printer. And it's very much important in Excel. Look here in this Excel, this sheet, let's see, in page layout form. In this page layout form, I have made this one as landscape. So here in one paper is going to print out, and this is, and I don't want this two page to be print out. I want only this page to be print out. Then select this one and print active sheet, or you can mark it as print area. This is only the print area. Page number one is going to print, look, the highlighted one. Others are dim, so that it's going to not going to print the practice that we have done in the other page. So it's going to print only the set area that we have set to print. So you can set like this before printing your Excel sheet also, by setting up print area or selecting the sheet. Now here comes the NO bar. Excel chart, in charts we have already seen embedded chart and chart sheet. For printing, you can directly press a shortcut key, that is Ctrl plus P also from the keyboard, and you can print our Excel sheet or Excel chart. So here comes the NO bar Excel chart channel, formula and all. In previous chapter we have already learned. So thanks for watching.